Hey, welcome to Live with Lynn. So if you're here, say hi. If you're watching the replay, be sure to type replay so I know you were here. I'm Lynn Huber, and I appreciate you being here today. So you know what? Today we're going to talk about which coping style is yours. So nearly 70% of Americans experience physical and mental symptoms of stress, but only 37% think that they're doing well at managing it. That's what I found according to a recent study by the American Psychological Association. So coping styles are the way we deal with stress. It's the way we deal with what's going on, right? Right now things are rough, but it doesn't even have to be right now. I mean, we deal with stress every day in one way or another. And most of us have a variety of methods that we use depending on our personality and our situation. Psychologists categorize the two main coping styles as instrumental or emotional. And coping styles can also be divided into active or avoidant. And as you might guess, some styles are usually more constructive than others, right? You know that already. So if you're trying to manage stress more effectively, you'll be happy to know that it's a skill you can practice. You seriously can get better at it. You can build your capacity to deal with challenges by recognizing and changing your coping style. So the first one is instrumental coping. Instrumental or problem-focused methods stress developing solutions. So many experts believe that it's to your advantage to make this your primary approach. It's especially true when you're dealing with circumstances that you have some control over. So here's some ideas about how to develop greater skill in instrumental coping. First one, spot patterns. So analyze your behavior and look for your habits. You know, what is it? How are you responding to things? What kinds of habits do you have? Hi, Karen, good to see you. So what are your habits? How do you normally react? How do you cope with things? Analyze your behavior and get really clear on how it is that you are reacting. Because when you understand your reactions, you can decide if they're helping you or if they're holding you back. Apply your values. Consider your options and how they align with your faith or your other core beliefs. And to be successful, it's important to have strategies that enable you to be authentic. Take action. How can you implement your plans? Break big projects down into smaller tasks and take a first step that will help you build motivation and momentum. And then learn from experience. You know, any active method of coping can help you turn setbacks into valuable life lessons. So figure out how you might be contributing to your own difficulties. We all do, right? Every one of us does somehow or another. It seems like we seem to make things worse, or sometimes we even cause the difficulties that we run into. But forgive yourself and others for past disappointments and move forward. So the next type of coping is called emotional coping. And emotion-focused methods emphasize processing your feelings about what's going on. This is a good choice when you need to accept reality, even if you find it unpleasant. You can't, for instance, you can't change the weather, but you can still be happy even when it rains on your wedding day, right? Because this is emotionally, you can affect how you react emotionally. So here's some ideas to help you cope better emotionally. First one, breathe deeply. Focus on your breath to release the tension. Relaxing will help you to think more clearly and avoid impulsive actions that you might regret later. Talk it over. Social support makes it easier to work through uncomfortable feelings. You gain insight from putting your story into words and listening to other people's perspectives. Exercise. Taking care of your body helps fight anxiety and depression. So find a variety of physical activities that you enjoy so that you can stick with your workout program. And start a journal. We talk about that a lot, don't we? If you struggle to connect with your emotions, writing about them can help. And you can keep your thoughts to yourself, or you can share them with a friend or whoever you want, but you don't have to. I mean, your thoughts can be in your journal and they can be just for you. And the last coping style is avoidance coping. Avoidance might provide temporary relief, but it backfires if you rely on it too much. Trying to run away from your troubles increases stress and it undermines your self-confidence. So here's some ideas that are going to help you face your situation and deal with it. So first off, challenge your assumptions. You know, avoidance is a sign that somewhere you doubt your own abilities. Try to reframe the way you see daily events so that you'll feel more hopeful. Think about how you can make any experience more meaningful. Seek healthy alternatives. Do you try to numb yourself with distractions like alcohol or shopping or sleeping? Find outlets that are more constructive. Exercise always helps, but in addition to working out, you could play the piano or pet your dog or your cat when you're feeling tense. The most important thing though, keep practicing. Changing your coping style takes time. Give yourself credit for every victory and be patient if you relapse, right? It's a process. The key is to work on getting better every day. As long as you're working on it and growing, you're moving in the right direction. So changing your coping style can make you more resilient and successful. Face your troubles head on, manage your emotions. You're going to experience less stress. You're going to feel more positive about yourself. And for sure, it's definitely worth it. Hi, Bonnie. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. So, hey, now over to you. How are you coping with everything that's going on right now? What helps you get through this? Please get in the comments below and share with us. I would love to hear your thoughts. And I want to thank Karen and Bonnie for being live with me today. Thank all of you who might be here live or who's watching the replay. And I hope you all have a great day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.